when you got back home, how was it managing your wound, and did that healing work quite well, or were you surprised at the pace of that?
I was quite disappointed that I was abandoned to look after this myself and manage this myself. I did see if there would be any community support with community nursing, or but no, there was none. So my daughter had to change my dressings, and then I also had to make my own arrangements to have my sutures out. And the only appointment I could get was on the other side of the city to where I live, which was impossible for me. So that distressed me greatly. However, after several phone calls, I tried the GP to see if he could help. They couldn't. So after several phone calls, I managed to get an appointment at a local walk-in centre that removed my sutures, but I still had to go by taxi and that sort of thing. It wasn't easy at all, and I was very upset about that, really, because there was no support from anywhere.
And how did you adjust in terms of things that you like doing day to day and things that are part of your everyday life? How quickly did you feel able to get on with those, and what things were you able to do early, and what things did you find it frustrating? For example, did you find your concentration was affected, or could you focus on things that mattered to you?
Because I came out just before Christmas, and my daughter was able to be with me, I think it was quite easy for me, in a sense, once I'd got over having my sutures out, and I didn't have to change my dressings anymore and this sort of thing. And I'm a fairly determined person, and I wanted to get back into the shower. I wanted to do all these sorts of things. And my big joy in life is walking. So I did manage to every day just walk a little bit, and then the next day, to the top of the road and back, and those sorts of things. So I think if you've got the mindset you can do this, you do it.
So for you, getting back to walking was important, and
Yes.
setting those goals helped you do a little more each day. But we were talking about the joys of timing and the awful British weather in the winter. Did you feel, and in fact for you being treated during COVID, were you able to set goals for yourself about what you wanted to do by when, and how you would feel by Christmas or New Year?
Well, yes, I was determined to cook Christmas lunch, and I did. So that was my goal. So sort of, I suppose 3 weeks, or just over 3 weeks after my surgery, I cooked the Christmas dinner. I didn't wash up, but yes, I was. I just thought, tomorrow you'll feel a bit better, and the day after that you'll feel a bit more, better again. I mean, you have setbacks, you have days when you feel rubbish, and I ended up back in the hospital on Boxing Day because my blood pressure went through the roof and this sort of thing, and they thought I might have had a PE, pulmonary embolism, which is quite common after lung surgery, but fortunately that wasn't the case. But so I had peaks and troughs.
And you've found ways of managing your peaks and troughs. What do you think those are?
To be kind to yourself and say, okay, I'm not having a good day today. That's absolutely fine. Get your book out, sit on the sofa, watch rubbish telly, eat chocolate. Just be kind to yourself. And, because you'll feel differently tomorrow. You just have to just go with the flow and don't beat yourself up over bad days. Just get through them.
And can I ask you a bit more about your recovery? And did you have any help with physiotherapy, or one of the buzz phrases just now is rehabilitation? So the sort of practical ways of getting your fitness back up after your surgery.
So I relied on YouTube to show me how to do pulmonary exercises, how to do breathing exercises. So that's what I did. I was sent home with a booklet, which signposted me to the Roy Castle Lung Foundation, to Macmillan's and this sort of thing. Mm-hmm. So we did get in touch with you, which has been a lifeline for me, with your organisation. My GP said that they will do a referral to Macmillan's for me. That never happened. She was supposed to do a referral to people that could help me with aids to get me in and out the bath and this sort of thing. That didn't happen. So it was like, you have to rely on yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And did you at this point, sort of probably early 2021, did you have to go back to the hospital, and did you see your consultant for results? How did that work?
No, I didn't have to. I got a telephone call on the 18th of December. So I had my surgery on the 1st of December, and on the 18th of December he phoned me and said, I'm going to give you a wonderful Christmas present, and told me that they had resected the lung and that they had found no nodules in the lymph node, nothing in the lymph nodes at all. So have a nice Christmas. So that was brilliant news.
So that's really, again, you had that reassurance in what felt like a reasonable timescale.
Marvellous. I mean, just a couple of weeks after I came out of hospital, so the histology was done and that sort of thing. So, I was very pleased and I think he was such a sweet man, the surgeon, and I think he just wanted to give me, as he said, a nice Christmas present.